Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat. Cause Bubba Duke and OMB are geared to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best. Cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Your host with the most, Bubba Duke, is in the house. I got the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Best with me. How's it going, Chris?
It's going good, going good. I'm just about to do the one thing that I think everybody who's viewing this show should do. Share it out to everybody.
There you go, people. Mr. Best doing his due diligence on putting our programming everywhere. So tonight I was gonna try and play Magic the Gathering for you guys on my PC because I don't have it on the Xbox yet. And it lagged my computer a little bit. I was doing a test run before the show, and I'm like, oh no, that's not gonna work because it was lagging. Because I'm trying to get into Magic because I know a bunch of people that play it. So I'm thinking, hey, what a good pastime to have. Not only for me, but the wife could play too, or we could play against each other sometimes and just have fun. So it didn't work.
Yeah.
So I gave Mr. Best 3 options because he's our guest tonight. One of them was to continue playing the Marvel Cosmic Invasion. The other one was the new monster truck simulator that we found. It's a lot of fun. I am learning it. It is a learning curve. It is a fun game. And the other game was this one, Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. It is a demo. It only gives us a little bit of a view into the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, how many people do you really see playing this style of game online? Not too many.
Yeah, not too many unless you're actually going to go into Star Trek Online. In
That's
which
a different game.
that has a strong player base in that one.
Tiger Mama coming in saying hi to my favorite podcasting men. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate that. So let's get the opening. I just wanted these guys to really get a good look at the ship.
Yeah.
I have played this demo. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So basically, in this game, Bubba is Captain Janeway. He's taken over the command of the Voyager, and it's up to him to basically fix the crew, fix the ship, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it is actually.
And I love that you start off. I love that you start off going to Deep Space Nine.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? Because this is where the whole Voyager story kicks off. Is it Deep Space Nine?
Yeah.
So the fact that they're staying true to the storyline that we got to see on the show makes me happy. Oh, I want a model of that. Both of those ships. Go ahead.
Too. I'm pretty sure you can find one online somewhere.
You can. I was on Amazon Prime. You have to type in exactly the ship you want.
Oh, speaking of Janeway, get them.
They definitely make her look like. The best part about this is literally what she looked like at the beginning of the show. And as you play it, you watch her gradually get older as you play it.
I can see Janeway, I see Paris, and I see Torres by the looks of it.
Nope. That is not either one of them. You got to
It looks
remember
like
this.
Paris at the front.
It's not her. No, but
There's
we do
Harry
have
Kim.
Harry Kim. You got to remember in the beginning of the story, they were part of the Maquis,
Right, right.
right? So I guess that lady does look like her. We're missing the
Chakotay's missing.
again. He's part of the
He was part of the Maquis. And then
Maquis.
Neelix, who joined the show because he knew how to get them out
There's
of the that's Tom Paris right there.
there's
See, I
Mr.
said Paris
Paris
was
right
in the
there.
game.
Um,
Oh, Neelix was when they came across him after they got stuck in the Delta Quadrant.
Delta
He
Quadrant,
was
yeah.
they came across him and he said he knew of a way to get them out. And that's why he joined the crew.
Yeah, he also became the liaison to the Delta Quadrant because
Yes.
he knew all the species, he knew how to handle them, how to
Yeah.
talk, which is cool. And actually, in this game, you right before you end the demo,
Mm-hmm.
you pick up Neelix and what's your name with him?
Chakotay? Oh no, Kess. Kess was with him.
Kess,
Yeah.
yes. Look at this. This is so cool.
Yeah, and this is a representative of the wormhole they got stuck in.
So here you go. You get the intro to the Badlands, and it gives you a
Mhm.
description of the Badlands. It's all plasma, storms, blah, blah, blah. Janeway, still knowing that it's a treacherous place to go, goes in anyway because she's ready for the challenge. Basically, what that says.
Yeah, and that's how she ends up in that wormhole that sends them to the Delta Quadrant.
Yeah. See, they do it a little different on this one, I think. Like the ship jumps. It doesn't say directly that it was a wormhole. It just says that they jumped through space
Mm-hmm.
at a rapid pace, not knowing how it happened.
Yeah, I think it was the same way actually in the episode, but then later on they discovered it was a wormhole that sent them there.
Yeah,
I
once they
think that's
fixed
how.
their sensors and their arrays and all they got their data back from the computer that was damaged. It turned
Yeah.
out, yeah, it was a wormhole that sent them there. The plasma blast made them spin out of control, hit the wormhole that was there but didn't come up on radar, and sucked them into the Delta Quadrant. Is the whole long gist of the story. So here's another. Oh, it's incoming. It's a wave of energy. Oh, we're all gonna die. I do love the pictures and the graphics. They're not complete
Mm-hmm.
AI like we have now, where we have all the characters look real. These still have a kind of a cartoony aspect to it. Excuse me. Oh, my belly. I ate too many wings tonight. Red alert, helm. Yeah, so now we got too late. The wave will impact in 5 seconds. Then, of course, she's yelling, brace for impact. And then you got poor suckers that are in like the mess hall going, oh my God, we're all going to die. And then, boom, look at the wave hits it, spins out of control.
Yeah.
Twisted metal, injured crew members, blah, blah, blah.
The whole shebang.
And I like to look if you look at that picture, it's comic book esque. You see stuff like that in a comic book, which is cool because you can get comic books that are Star Trek based. I actually have one up there somewhere. Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
there.
I used to have a whole
For Star
collection
Trek.
of TNG comic books way back when I was a young kid.
Right. So you just go through the script. You can stop, read it, take your time. It just tells you there's major hull damage, blah blah blah. Transporters are offline, and we're reports our current reports that they're receiving throughout the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, bridge to sickbay. The the EMH on Voyager, I think, was one of the better medical doctors for this time period of Star Trek.
I absolutely love not just the doctor himself, but the actor behind it, Robert Picardo, I think his name
Yes,
is. Just such a brilliant dude.
he's actually on the new show Star Trek has out, based off the Academy.
Yeah, because well, I mean, he's a computer hologram, right? He even appears
Yes,
in Star Trek First Contact
yes,
because
yes,
Beverly Crusher calls upon him to distract the Borg from attacking her in Medbay.
yeah, yeah, because they get confused by him.
Hmm.
Okay, so here's my first Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartograms back online, whatever that is. Let's get it back online for her. So here it tells you step by step what to do. So first mark, you hit the first one, use your D-pad. Okay, so let's go do that. So we just got to switch on the power. There we go. Power switched on. I did that kind of fast. I'm sorry, but in the bottom corner of my screen where it says A, hold A to skip, hold A to continue, blah, blah, blah. Just
Yeah.
above that, it said push X to activate power instead of having to go through the long way. I just took the shortcut and pushed the X button.
Yeah, and see, that's what I was saying earlier, like about one of my dream Star Trek games is like a game where you play as a member of the crew. You don't always have to be the captain because I don't know. I just want to be a crew member and you get to like explore the ship and if something goes wrong, you actually have to go into like the Jeffries tubes and fix everything
Right? Wouldn't that
and
be
all that.
cool?
That's the type of Star Trek game I want to play.
That's a very in-depth Star Trek game.
Yeah.
Would I be behind
You
that?
can
Definitely.
you can even still do the traveling to planets and fighting like other species of alien, but you do what your task is when you're in those kind of situations.
So you'd have it go back and forth. You would do the
Hmm.
situation, figure it out, get it fixed, get the ship
Yeah,
back up and running normal, and then you have like your normal tasks. Say if
yeah,
you're in engineering, you have to go there, do your daily tasks, which is
yeah,
maybe vent some plasma off the whatever. And when it comes to having to change locations, you can just change yourself to the captain to do that, or it just
yeah. No, you play like if you're an engineer, that's it. You're an engineer. So like
okay,
if your ship is encountering say the Romulans, you do what you need to as an engineer to help with that battle. And then
okay,
if something gets broken in engineering, you obviously have to fix that. If they need you to go down to a planet to help another alien race fix something, then that's what you go and do as well. On top of like what your daily job would be as an engineer.
okay. I can't see my. Oh, I did set course to that planet. Why is it not letting me? Oh, maybe I got to do the closer ones first. Let's see. I don't see where my ship went. No, we're still right there. Okay, well, let's try here.
There's nothing to reveal.
Yeah, I just my ship used to move when I did this. Why is the ship not moving? Okay, hold on.
Are you try scanning those ones with the question marks around them?
Well, when I go over top of it, I'm trying to get the ship to go there,
Mm.
set course, but it's not going. It's just saying scan. Hold the scan. Okay, so it's just doing it from a distance instead of going over to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 I got this. Okay. So there we go. So if I gotta hold it. I forgot you gotta hold it, and I just click it.
You got to hold it to make the ship travel there.
Yeah. Gotta hold down A. Captain, we can now. Okay, we can get some gray matter now, which means I can start fixing some decks in the ship
Mm-hmm.
and the warp core. Okay, so let's go here. So you see my arrow alongside the warp core.
Yep.
Now I just got to go down to that area, push it. There we go, and it levels the gray matter in my warp core. Okay. So through the process of doing that, to me, that means now I go from planet to planet when needed,
Yep.
gather more of the special energy, which makes it in turn enhance my energy levels in my warp core, which means I can do more stuff within the ship as far as fixing the
Yeah.
ship. Makes sense. So the array you see right here, this is the first part of them being in the Delta Quadrant. This is called the Caretaker.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So this array is basically like an alien life form that takes care of a planet that you'll find out isn't even in the solar system that this caretaker's in.
Mm.
Okay. So they're reading life forms on the array right now.
Yeah.
And of course, she asks, is one of them Vulcan? Because
That's where Tuvok was.
Tuvok was part of. He is Starfleet,
Mm-hmm.
who is a security agent on this ship,
Yeah.
but was put into the Maquis to kind of spy on them.
Yeah.
So, people that don't know the story, that's kind of what's going on. That's why she's asking, is one of them Vulcan? Because they haven't heard from him in a minute.
Yeah. And the other thing too, and I forgot to mention this about Chakotay, is he is Maquis, but he also is former Starfleet. He abandoned Starfleet.
He abandoned his, not his post, so to speak, but
Yeah.
um,
His duties, we'll say.
yeah, his duties. There was another word I was looking for, but I couldn't think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's why he becomes second in command so friggin' fast with Voyager, because they kind of
Well,
reinstated him afterwards.
she did because it helped with the other Maquis as well, because they're not
Yeah.
going to listen to Starfleet, right? So to have
Yeah.
their commander as second in command to the Starfleet helped ease the transition.
Yeah. Helped ease the relations that they had with the Maquis. Because
Yeah.
The relationship with the Maquis at the time wasn't exactly the greatest.
Okay, so I gotta repair the transporters now because we want to transport a um, team over to figure out what's going on the array. Okay, so I got to turn it
Mhm.
on. So again, I could click the A button and go in the long way. Or as you see in the
Yeah.
very bottom, it says repair. So you push and hold repair. It's repairing. Click your A button. Fixes the transporters. Now, sometimes you'll push your repair button and go to push your A button to get it to start up, and it'll tell you, no, time is needed for the repairs.
Yeah.
So, and they call them cycles, I think. So when you move your ship, however far it is from where you are to the planet, it
Yeah.
could be 5 cycles. So you'll do your thing,
So
and it'll pop it up to fix it. Go ahead.
so when like it says like how many cycles you can do it, can you start the task and then move on to another one while that task is happening?
Um, Depending what the task is, if it
Yeah.
involves having a repair crew, no. Um, so what you'll do is you'll just come back out to your galaxy and just fly to another planet. And in the cycles that it takes between that planet and where you are, it'll repair. You just click your little button, yes, repair, start it, whatever, and then you could go back to your ship and start another one. So like I'll show you in a minute. It's gonna show you in a second what I'm talking about. Uh, Fly to the array. Okay, so we go back to the array where I'm at now. If you look at the map, that planet I'm orbiting to the array
Yeah.
is 4 cycles away. So if something I'm doing is 2 cycles, you'll get 2 cycles. A screen will pop up telling you it's fixed. Turn it on, repair it, finish repair. Yes, you click your button, and then it'll continue flying to wherever you're going. We'll see. It's going to happen a few times, but we're just
Mhm.
following the storyline right now. Such a beautiful ship. Ensign Kim, Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Let's push A. Okay, this is the part that kind of confused me the first time. Okay, so I need Tom Paris and Ensign Kim. So you basically just put them on the transporter.
Yeah.
Um, I will admit they look very close to their actual pictures you see.
Mhm.
They're not that far off. Obviously, they're not going to be perfect because it is kind of comic bookish. So let's start away mission. So our away mission is to repair, approach, and apply our skills to the best of our ability to the scenarios that are going to happen. So here's the scenario. Um, so this challenge needs a scientist ability, which is Mr. Kim. So if you look at your characters on the far right,
Yeah.
it gives you their abilities. So Mr. Paris is good at fixing things and medical because he is technically a medical officer as well.
Yeah.
He's in training, but he still has medical abilities.
Yeah, that's
Where
why in a lot of episodes you would see Paris helping out the doctor in some episodes.
because he's learning in
Yeah.
case the EMH is down, they have a real person as their medical
Yeah.
officer on call kind of thing. And Mr. Kim is fluent in obviously repairing uh, things with his hands, and he's kind of a nerdy scientist guy. So it's going to pay off for us
Well,
in the
that's why
end.
he was the head of engineering on the ship.
At the end of it, yeah.
Hmm.
So it's giving you Tom used blah 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 energy spike.
And
Okay,
not only was Paris good at like the medical stuff, he was also good at navigation. That's why he was always at the comms and on the bridge, like
a
helping to steer
pilot.
the
Yep.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a pilot.
He was
So
his goal from what I remember was like he was trying to learn everything about Starfleet so that he can make it in Starfleet.
because his dad was an admiral. in Starfleet. Okay, so in this one, we need someone that's good with the medical and science, but also an officer. I'm going to use Tom's requirement right here because it's got the medical. There we go. Successful. I don't understand why there's a bar that goes back and forth, why that does that. It's an aspect of the game. I think it's supposed to represent the tricorder, but they don't show you the tricorder. They just show you the screen. Which, I mean, whatever. It works. It gets the idea across that it's processing what needs to be done. Okay. This one needs science and someone that's good with their wrenches. I'm gonna go with Mr. Kim. Hopefully maybe it's this one I want to use. Yeah, this one. There we go, Mr. Kim. So what the point is that bar that goes across here, you want the red section to be as small as possible for a better outlook on how it's going to come out. Oh, half Klingon woman. So that would be... Oh, you okay? Just throwing things across the floor. Oh, so sorry, that was the wife. She trying to be quiet. Didn't work. It backfired on her. She knocked down, I think, hair dye on the floor. So I had to make fun of her.
Of course.
She does say hi, though. All right, so this one, I could go with Mr. Kim or Mr. Paris, but I'm going to go with Mr. Paris because his number is higher than what Mr. Kim has. So if I click the A button here, okay, see how the yellow and then there's green? So this one, you want the green, I think, to be smaller. Yeah, it doesn't matter who I pick, it's going to be the same. Oh, it made it. I done it. So you wanted the yellow to be smaller, but it worked out. This is, I'll be honest, the first time I've done this because I played the game, the demo, I played it already. But this is the first time I've got all of them right.
Yeah. So for anybody who's watching who plays on PlayStation,
yes,
this game is available on PlayStation in the demo format as well. So
okay. Good to know.
I may give it a shot here. I'm looking at it right now.
I highly recommend if you go into, there's a whole section in both PlayStation and Xbox that is strictly for demos.
Oh yeah, I'm in there every day.
It.
I'm in there every day trying to dig up some little gems to try out.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, Mr. Best. I'm gonna stop right here. I know on your show, the Wednesday night showcase, PlayStation showcase, you do a commercial, come back, commercial, come back. I like to do all three in a row. So everybody grab your pen and paper. The schedule, the calendar that we have, I'm going to tell you right now, after WrestleMania, it will be changed. There will be changing to it in the very near future. There is going to be some new programming coming out, programming getting moved. Like this show went from Sundays to Thursdays at 9. This show is even getting an update. So keep your eye out for that. So enjoy the calendar and our help wanted and our awesome products that you can buy at our store. We'll be right back. Just need to take a...
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we go TNA as we brace for Impact at 9 p.m. On Fridays, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later that night, we have the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day. And please visit turnbucklestudios.org.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
That's right, everybody. Anything you want from us is going to be found at turnbucklestudios.org. Again, that's turnbucklestudios.org. I'm telling you, just a bunch of information over there. You can meet the hosts. You can watch our latest shows. They get loaded pretty fast within a day and a half. I've seen 2. That was very odd. It took 2 days, but within a day and a half of the show airing live, like right now, you can see it replayed on a link in our shows on turnbucklestudios.org. Again, going to give a quick shout out to my buddy Corey over at Professional Auto Services. He's my guy. He works on my Harley for me. Great guy. He's based here in the Sault Ste. Marie area in Garden River First Nation. Yes, let him know that Bubba Duke from the Boar's Nest sent you. He does call me Cotton, so if he says Bubba Duke who, say Cotton sent you. And he will talk to you about great deals, and he might even have a discount for you. Maybe, depending what it is, tax-free. We'll see. Let him know I sent you over there. Again, man, thank you for being a sponsor to the show. I love it. Great guy. Glad to have him on board. All right, let's continue our story with Mr. Paris and the crew of the Voyager.
And in that minute and a half that our advertisements played, you can have this game. It took me a minute.
Is that how long it took?
Yeah, a minute and a half to download everything.
The demo version, yes. I'll be honest. When we get done here, close to the end of the show, I might actually back out and show you all exactly how much this. I'll look it up on the store and see how much it's going to cost, so you guys have an idea. Hey, I have an Xbox X or an Xbox S, and I might get that game because it looked pretty fun. I'm not going to lie to you. Look who it is. Chakotay.
And there's a very strong reason why Bubba and I love this character. We're both native.
Yeah. Yeah, he was very into the, yeah. Go ahead.
The actor who plays Chakotay is himself native as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one thing that I think really drew me to Star Trek was it wasn't race exclusive.
No, and it was and I hate this term, but it was woke before everything became woke.
Wow. You just gave me goosebumps, bro. I think that's the best way I've heard it described.
Mm-hmm. Because it was they didn't hate on races. I mean, we all know the big story between Captain Kirk and Uhura and how they hooked up in an episode.
Yeah, that was
and then there's the episode that a lot of people tend to forget about, but the time William Riker in Star Trek: The Next Generation fell in love with a non-binary alien.
Yeah, that was different for
Yeah.
me because at that point in my life, I really didn't understand that stuff because I was younger
Yeah.
and I was like, what? Non-binary? What the hell is that?
Mhm.
Now that I look back at it and I go, whoa, that was way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Um,
But Star Trek's kind of that thing where they don't. This is going to sound really, really Borg, but they don't comply to what is norm. They
yeah.
think outside that box.
Well, you got to think this is like set about 400 years into the future, and in the Star Trek timeline, in about that time, the
Yeah,
world is at peace with itself. Their only wars are with like, well, for a time it was the Klingons, then it was the Cardassians, then the Borg. Um,
I think the
which I
Borg
don't.
last big war they had.
Hmm. And well, they're still at odds with the Cardassians, but no,
Was
the
it the,
Borg was everybody's problem, not just
yeah,
not
the
just
Borg became
Starfleet.
yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Um,
Switch that on.
like this is what surprised me, and I remember this in Star Trek First Contact
Yes.
when the black woman that they brought on board when they traveled back in time, she asks Captain Picard about like how do they buy things in the future? How are they able to afford to build the ship? And Captain Picard said, in our future, money doesn't exist. We just build everything on the goodwill of everyone. Nothing is of monetary value to them.
Yeah, they did money to yeah, I remember that now. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
They said they give it Pat Picard said it specifically, like, we've given up our quest for greed and decided to do it as a quest for humanity to figure out who we are, or something like that. He said along
Basically,
those
yeah,
lines.
it was
Oh,
that kind
the
of.
quest for yeah, he said the quest for knowledge is our wealth now.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so here I am repairing uh engineering office,
Hmm.
and it says in the little underneath the circle that you see, 2 cycles to repair that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out to here,
Yeah.
which is your bumper buttons, bring you in and out of this. So I'm going to go way over here to the outside of the galaxy, 9 cycles away. Now watch, boom! I did my 2 cycles. This is what pops up. This is what I was telling you about. So the
Okay.
repair's done. Tells you what it repaired, engineering office, and it tells you enter ship. So we'll push the A button. We'll enter the ship. You see it green now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I got to do, like I can zoom in. Whoa, too far. I'm going to push my A button again, and it just continues the sequence of, oh, it's repaired now. Here we go. I like that I could zoom in. Holy, I forgot I could do that. But you can see around where the office is, you can see all the damage
Yeah.
from all the quarters and different areas of the ship that are damaged. So let's just hit continue.
Okay, so I
Fix.
got to admit, when I first looked at this, and the reason why I was like unsure about playing this game myself was because I looked at the screenshots for this game, and I saw like what we're looking at right now, and I
Yes.
thought it was one of those like Fallout shelter where you open up a shelter and you assign crew members to certain areas. That's what I thought this was, and I'm like, that's not really my cup of tea. But now that I see this is more about like repairing the ship and trying to get the ship underway,
Yeah,
I'm
you're trying to make her whole again. Yeah.
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 I think I made the turnaround on this game, as it were.
Nice. I'm glad I could help you with it though. Like that makes me feel good. This now we're focusing, he said, now we're gonna start focusing on deck two, which is
Mhm.
the mess hall. Oops, I didn't mean to hit my mic, sorry. And ensure crew have food supplies and medical and all that stuff. So we're
Yeah.
going to be fixing all that. So it's not just willy nilly. It's literally when you're in space, what's the most important things to have? Number one, energy, obviously. So you
Yeah.
can have lights and your stuff works. Number two, you want to have food and you need medical to help people because people are hurt.
Yeah.
So what are we doing now? Now we got our scanners and our teleporters working. We have engineering up and running again, which gives us power through parts of the ship,
And
not all of it.
and repairs the life support. That's the key. That's the number one thing that always be fixed when it gets broken on the ship.
That was the first thing we fixed. It was
Yeah.
right below where my guy's picture is. That's that room right there. That's
Yeah.
life support. Okay, so here we go. So I just got to go around, make sure I collect, make sure people, if the people don't eat, what happens? Your morality in your ship goes down.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure our morale stays up. Life support needs to be fixed. So just I got to turn it on because we fixed this office.
Yeah.
So let's back out of here.
And this is something that actually did happen before they met Neelix, though, is because you mentioned like the rationing the food and whatnot. They didn't have a chef working in 10 forward at the time.
No, they didn't. They had the replicator,
Yeah,
and it
but
was
the replicator
broken.
was it was broken. They couldn't fix it. Period.
So they had in one of the storage bays, they had some what do you call like I can't remember what we called it in the military.
Rations.
Yeah, but they
MREs.
have a special name for it.
Yeah, we
But
call them
that's all they
MREs.
had.
Yeah, that's all they had there, and they were running out. But Neelix, when he came on board, he's like, "Well, I'm actually an accomplished cook too, so let me work in the kitchen and feed your guys." You know?
God, he was so the stuff he would come up with to feed the crew, and the crew was just like, "This is awesome." Okay, so instead of clicking the X button really quick, I'm actually going to go A.
Yeah.
This is what it brings up when you click the A button.
So see, this is what I would want to see because I want to see what it's going to tell me, like what it's going to fix and everything like that.
Right.
What it's going to give me for like the future that I can use in other rooms, maybe.
Yeah, so now I can click on here. Here's what it needs for maintenance, food services. So emergency rations, it's going to minus 40 your morale
Yeah.
because they're getting next to nothing. You're getting like jail food, bread, water, and maybe an oatmeal cookie if you're lucky. When you have enough of your resources that you're getting from planet to planet,
Mhm.
you can go up and use the primary resources, which gives you plus 10 morale.
Yeah.
Okay, now
It's
we could
funny.
go over to our hero. We don't have a hero.
Okay, there
We
is
haven't found him yet.
Yeah, so you can apply somebody to each room then. And that's where again, we're looking at the mess hall. If you get Neelix, I'd put Neelix there.
It happens very much as the story progresses.
Yeah.
As you repair things, as you are exploring different planets, you come across, as normal, other alien races.
Yeah.
Therefore, that progresses your story, which gives you your amazing cook. Okay, so here again, it's going to take 3 cycles to repair this. Okay, now it's going to ask me to do something else.
Okay, so we got to build the crew quarters.
Crew quarters. Right. I'm going slower on this to give you guys time to read what's going on because there is a lot of reading in this game. Not very good at it, so it takes me a couple minutes to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just tells you what to do. Step 1, click on it. Step 2, there's a circle, as you see in this other image. It only has the top one lit up because that's what we need.
Yeah.
When you go to build in that area, it'll give you a bunch of options. So we got to be careful. Okay, so again, I could just click the X button and hold it, and it'll start repairs. But for the sake of the game, let's push A on that question mark. This is what you got to do. You got to hold not your D-pad, because your D-pad will go to the pause menu. Use your joystick, push it up, push your A button. This is what it tells you. While waiting for the teams to finish their work, you should collect more resources.
Yeah, and that's the whole flying to the other planets. And I'm glad that we're back to that, because there have been episodes where like Janeway would be like, okay, we're gonna go check out this planet. Neelix would be like, oh, can you go and grab me this? Because I need this for this recipe or something like that.
What are those? While you're at that planet, I know there's this on that planet, and I think the crew would like to try it. Can you grab some for me?
Yeah.
Typical chef kind of thing. So now, again, we went 3 cycles towards the planet we were already headed to.
Yeah.
See how that works? Now our mess hall fixed. So again, they tell you to enter the ship because you got to do this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So it says it's ready. It's repairing. Once it's green, click your A button. Oh, look, it's fixed.
Yeah. And that's actually like going back to the gathering resources. They actually had to physically go down to the planet and gather the resources, because it's not like how it is in the other Star Trek series, is where all they had to do was just go to a space station and get loaded back up before they were back on their way.
Because they were still in
They were in the Delta
space.
Yeah.
These guys aren't Federation space. Not even anywhere close.
Yeah, the Delta Quadrant is nowhere close to it. It's basically because right now in real life we're in Federation space, like us.
We're the home base for the Federation.
Yeah,
Earth.
San Francisco to be precise.
Oh, yep.
The Delta Quadrant, basically, think of it as like they are all the way on the other side of space. They are about as far as where, oddly enough, Voyager 1, the satellite we sent out like 50 years ago, is right about now.
Yeah, that's why it was named Voyager. So let's, again, now that we got the mess hall fixed, it's got a question mark on it, meaning you got to open up the mess hall. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to go to primary.
What does that mean?
We can. Do we have enough resources? We do, because we're going to be going from planet to planet and looking for resources. So let's go here to get plus 10 morale. Now our crew has been issued their rations. So now instead of eating bread and water, you're getting, for breakfast, you can get eggs, bacon, and toast with a coffee, because the replicator is fixed.
And that's honestly, in Star Trek, that's one of my favorite inventions, because the replicator, guys, if you haven't watched the series, you can walk up to it and order just about anything and it'll give you it. You want a Big Mac from McDonald's? It'll replicate it for you.
So there's our ship. Just to give you guys a look at the ship. That's her in her glory. We have all that dark you see. Those are rooms that we have to fix and put certain rooms in those. Like there's we obviously have the mess hall up by the bridge, so we're going to put in quarters on the fourth deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put quarters down in the back there. We have to put Janeway's quarters up by the bridge once we get to that point in the game. There's a ton of things we get to do, but it's not willy-nilly. This is the part I love about this game. You just can't go hog wild and do everything all at once. You literally have to do this in stages. Otherwise, number one, you run out of resources. And if you run out of resources, what happens? Your crew dies. Your crew will start dying on you. And then what?
Yes.
You're stuck.
Yeah, you're a dead stick floating out in space.
Okay, so our room got cleaned. Boom. So there it is. A clean, bare, nothing in it. So we removed all the clutter. What do we got to do now? Oh, let's finally rebuild the crew quarters. But here's my thing. I don't think it's big enough for the crew quarters. I think we need to clean a bigger room.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try and no, maybe we can. So we got a little hammer, you can see.
Yeah.
Push A. Okay, so let's use our joystick. Do we need Boar technology right now? No.
Nope.
Do we need anything to do with combat? No. Not yet. Technology, no. Maintenance? No, I think we're going to try this one. Crew. So let's look at crew. Push your A button. You have all your options around that ring. Medical. You got single rooms. I think this is the captain's. Officer quarters.
Yeah.
Crew quarters. Observance lounge. That's our lounge. 10 forward, basically. And they have a holodeck. But what we need is emergency quarters. So you click your A button. Whoops, it went too high on me. See how it's two red blocks?
Yeah.
Boom. Once it's green, build. Okay. Oh. And it's just telling you your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Blah, blah, blah. So, and you notice I built the emergency quarters further back in the ship. And it's going to take 6 cycles to get that done. So what we do, let's go back to space. Go to that.
Go around and collect some resources while that's
So
going
we
down.
got resources. We got there.
So this is kind of like again, like you're going out collecting resources while building stuff on your ship. It's kind of like what I do in Ark, right? Like if I need to make metal ingots for a ship I'm going to build, a boat I'm going to build, or something like that, I'll go and gather the metal, throw them into my kiln or whatever it is. I can't remember it right offhand. And then while that's cooking, I go off and get more resources for other things that I want to build.
Yeah, this is very much. It might turn into like a routine that repeats all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Pick something, go out, come back, go on an adventure. As you're going on that adventure, this is going to fix itself.
Mm-hmm.
But you just keep going down the line every time. Yeah. It's going to be like that. But
and that's what
and
that's what it was too yesterday on the PlayStation Showcase. We showcased Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. There was a lot of wash, rinse, repeat there. Like I was making iron for a sword, and I collected what I could for iron ore, went back and cooked it, realized didn't have enough. Okay, go back and collect more while I'm making that,
Yeah, exactly. So what this is showing me now, I need to do my gray matter or gray mode. So we'll just click on gray mode. Should enter and turn that on. So I got that back on now. So that gives me more power on my ship now, because that cannot get turned off now. I'm at tier 1. So anything tier 1 that I need, which is transporters are tier 1, main engineering, the bridge, and the scan array for scanning. Okay, so that's done.
So it sounds to me like tier 1 is like the most important stuff that the ship
and
needs.
life support. Yeah. I still don't have a head engineer yet because the Maquis haven't come onto our ship yet. Oh, what's this? Caretaker wants something. So here we go. So you got to watch your screen. The only reason I knew that because it was on the bottom of my screen and it showed my D-pad, the right arrow, and it was lit up and it was shining at me. Pay attention to me. So it's the caretaker wants our attention.
Yeah.
Did you see? Where is Pop? So we hailed the array. This is the caretaker. This is what they look like. This shiny, blobby, wavy thing. I always loved Paris's little comments about different things.
Yeah, he wasn't. The way he always talked to everybody is he was a little less formal than everyone.
But and again, we got to remember his father is who he is,
Mm-hmm.
an admiral. Tom didn't want nothing to do with Starfleet because he resented Starfleet because of his, for a better lack of a better term, shitty relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
So that's why he was Maquis. No structure, really. None of this, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, blah, blah, blah. You got to speak your mind, how you felt, everything.
Yeah.
Which Tom brings into the show and obviously the game because he's still got the. Yeah, it was a fresh character to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the show, like if you enjoy this game and you want to check out the show, check it out.
You'll find
Highly
it on
recommend
Paramount+.
watching Tom's character develop.
Yeah.
Because over the year, not only is he really good flying that ship,
Yeah.
he also goes to the holodeck and doesn't do what normal people would do. Have the dreamy vacation, go do this, fancy stuff that you can't do on a regular day. No, this guy goes to a grease garage, dressed like a grease monkey, a regular garage guy, and works on an SS Camaro.
Yep.
For what reason? Because he can. Because he
No.
likes to work with his hands.
Now, who does that remind you of in the Star Trek world?
Oh,
Captain Kirk.
yeah.
Kirk
Captain
was the same way.
A lot of things he shouldn't have done with those hands.
Yeah. Kirk was the same way. Kirk did not want to do anything with Starfleet. He was a rebel at heart.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who basically, when he was arrested he stole his dad's car, I think it was, or something like that.
It was his stepdad's car. Yeah, it was a Stingray.
Yeah, he stole his stepdad's car, and to avoid jail time, he joined Starfleet.
I remember him driving that thing off. Poof, there goes the hard top. Gone.
Yep.
And then he drives it off into the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
It's just like, oh my goodness.
And you see that same progression with Paris throughout the seasons. Like, he starts off as this brash, cocky, a little bit of an attitude kind of thing, to a very mature, very disciplined person towards the end of the series.
You know what is the best? This is the best way to put it. They all matured very much by the end of the show. Their characters.
Yeah.
Grew. Well, you got to think, by the end of the show, Paris was a dad. So that in itself helps you mature to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And not only that, he's married to what's her name? Taurus, who's part human,
part Klingon,
but part Klingon.
Yeah, and she matures a lot too, because when you first meet her too, she has a ton of anger issues.
Yeah, because she's torn.
Yeah.
She's got this human side, but she wants to be more her not human side. Where Paris helps her realize that
it's
both
okay
parts
to
of
embrace
you are
both.
unique, and you are who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to be something you're not. I think that's the biggest part about that I take away from Star Trek is be who you are. If you're a nerd at heart, be a nerd.
Yeah.
If you're a guy like me, I like motorbikes, I like loud cars, fast cars. But I like gaming. I like doing this stuff with you guys.
Yeah.
So guess what? Anybody has a problem with that? You're obviously not my real friend because you don't support me.
Yeah. Here's how I view everything. We're all nerds for something. We're all
Oh, even
geeks
if
for
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Like me, it's gaming, and well, it's gaming in general knowledge with me because as we're playing Star Trek, Bubba calls me Commander Data.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Um,
Oh, here
but
we go.
Bubba, as you mentioned, you said you like working on your bike. You're a geek for bikes and all that kind of stuff, a nerd for all
Totally,
that stuff.
totally. Maximum. Oh, I gotta go to a neighboring system now.
And if Chris Parrish, for instance, right, he's a nerd or a geek for sports.
Okay, what do we got?
The same thing can be said for OMD as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he loves his hockey and all that stuff. Yeah. No, you're right.
And then all of us, we're all nerds and geeks for wrestling.
Yes.
Everybody is a nerd or a geek for something. If there's something you're completely passionate about, then you are a nerd or a geek for that thing that you are passionate for.
Should I
I
fix
think that was
shield generator? I think is what I'm gonna fix next.
I think that
Okay,
was
that's
pretty
good.
well said there.
No, very, very well said. Sorry if I seem like I'm ignoring you. I'm not.
Oh no, I know you're focusing on the mess hall by the looks of it.
Yeah, my mess hall is giving out emergency rations only. Which, yes, okay, cool. Which, I mean, you know what? At some point, you kind of need to switch back to emergency rations because you're gonna run out of stuff. Okay, so I gotta go here.
Yeah, and again, like that, I remember there was an episode where they were planning an away mission, and Neelix had said, "Hey, look, we're down to like our emergency rations. I need to join you guys so I can gather these ingredients."
Right? Yeah, we need something because the crew's gonna cause a mutiny
Yeah,
if we don't get them food. So that's our shield generator. I chose to get that up before everything else because what happens if we go to this planet while we're traveling and we run into an aggressive alien species?
if your
Captain
shields are
calls for shields.
yeah,
Hey, we're good.
if your shields are down, you're done.
Yeah. So the emergency quarters are done. As you can see, whoa, that was right in there. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could get that close.
Yeah, you can see
Okay.
like crews talking, some crew members sleeping, crew member doing some work.
Yeah. Like there's a couple of ladies sitting at the table, which is blue is the science
Yeah,
health.
yeah,
So
science
anything
and medical. Yeah,
sciencey, that's them.
red
Red
is
is
officer
commanders,
rank.
officers. Yep. Yellow is engineering and
Engineering and science in general.
oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
security was yellow. I thought science and all that was blue. That's how I understood it.
Yeah, engineering and security. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm seeing Worf, who is head of chief of security on the Enterprise. He
Yeah.
wore yellow.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just
Yeah,
wanted to make sure. Okay, check
So
this out.
well, we might as well say actual science. We might as well say science and security because Geordi was engineering and science essentially. Like anytime like they needed something
They
scientific,
crossed a bit, yeah.
yeah. Anytime they needed something scientific, they went to both Data and Geordi for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, see, back when I was, so I remember everything from the '60s, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, in the
science
original,
stuff was blue.
yeah, and that was Spock. He was the chief
Yeah.
science officer.
So I forget
And
that when they go to the next generation, it kind of
it skews
your
the
main
line
one
a
is
little bit.
this, but it kind of
Yeah.
intermixes with this one as well, which kind of
Yeah.
intermixes with that one. They're all related, but separate at the same time.
And in that sense too, even in the 60s, because Scotty was the engineering, he wore red, and he still he still have had to give off a bunch of science Babylon things as well.
Wow, the videos in this is just epic, dude.
Yeah. You know, one thing I kind of wish we saw in this
What's that?
the original TV show opening, like the intro with the
Oh,
theme
that would
song.
be cool. That would be cool. I don't think there's any audio, but I muted the audio anyway just to be safe because some of the music is copywritten for this show, so
Yeah.
I didn't want to upset anybody.
Yeah, Paramount owns the rights to a lot of that stuff, so
I'm going to scan the planet just to see what's on it. Because I mean, I'm not going to throw in a away team and just go without some kind of investigation at first, right? Like,
yeah, that
how silly would that be?
yeah. Yeah, so there was a Star Trek game I used to play on the Sega Genesis. It was just Star Trek: The Next Generation, and if I wanted to send an away crew, Picard would give me trouble before trying to send an away crew. He'd be like, "You should scan the planet before you send somebody down."
Because you know, right? I'm going to send you to this J class planet with, you know, it's like unlivable completely.
Yeah,
It's not even oxygen; it's complete like CO2. But let's send you there anyway. What? No,
and then
no.
if you scanned and you saw it was a J class, that means you can't go there. Period, because in the world of Star Trek, only M class planets are the ones that everybody can go to.
Yep. And do you know why they named them M class planets?
That one I actually don't know.
Man
Hmm.
class, meaning man can go on it.
Yeah.
It's stupid, simple, but that's why it's an M class planet.
Yeah. Any living, breathing organism can basically go to the planet. Hey, Neelix.
Hey, look who we found. He is such an amazingly cool character. I'll be very honest with you. I tried so hard to copy his look to go out for Halloween one time.
I did. I never told you this, Bubba, but I know you called me Commander Data, but I did go out as Data for Halloween one year.
That's awesome, dude. I don't care who
Yeah.
you're. That's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, here's Neelix, one of the most puzzling to me characters, but also the most unique character in this time and space.
Yeah, because the way like whenever like you've seen a character like approach Neelix, he had like a zest for life that sort of annoyed a lot of the crew.
Right.
Yeah.
He reminded me a lot of me because he reminds me of the kid that has ADHD.
Yeah.
He really does. He really is like the alien with ADHD. And then
Yeah.
you meet is it his brother or his cousin or somebody? And they're the complete opposite of him. They're like, I hate everybody. Why are you doing this starship? They're all out to get us. And Neelix is
Yeah.
just like, whoa, bro, calm down.
Neelix is just like, whatever. I'm here to help these guys out. They need help.
Yeah, I mean, and that was Neelix. He had that ability to talk
Hmm.
to the other species in the Delta Quadrant to just be like, hey, listen, they're not here to cause trouble. They don't even want to be here. Like they're
Yeah.
trying to get home.
The only race they couldn't talk to until they got Seven of Nine to join their crew was the Borg.
Yeah, well, they avoided the Borg like the plague, or at least they
Yeah.
tried.
And anytime the Borg showed up, the Voyager was going the other way, basically.
That's our ship. What's this? Let's scan
But
that.
once they got Seven of Nine on their crew, they were able to figure out like the Borg and everything that they can do and figure out a way to defeat the Borg. And that was also a very strange episode too when they got Seven of Nine, because Seven of Nine managed to convince the Borg to work with the Voyager crew to get them out of the Delta Quadrant towards the end of the series.
Right. Okay, so that's a J-class planet. D. I think the one we were on was M.
Yeah.
That's a P. I like going around and looking. L. O. There's an O-class planet. Holy, don't go near that one. There's another J one. I think this is a J1 too. But it's really cool because if you look closely, I don't know if I can zoom in on it. Oh, I can't do. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can't see them very well. Let me get in. Look at that. You got moons
Yeah.
around that planet. So I'm going to set a course to here. And there comes our beautiful ship. Collect the stuff.
Kind of figured that was a gas giant because that looks a lot like Neptune.
Yep.
Or sorry, not Neptune, Uranus. Or Uranus.
Sorry, I'm just being a child today. Like,
Hey, dude, we're nerding out watching Star Trek right now.
okay, let's go. Oh, I have a. See it on the bottom?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get this first. Because I forgot I was on my way to this planet. Okay. But it says on my D-pad, Star Trek needs me. Or not Star Trek, the Federation.
Yeah.
So you click that button, it's the caretaker wants me. So let's talk to the caretaker. And of course, Neelix being our go-to guide. I did say guide in this situation. He takes over as liaison to that alien. I think he had a lot to do with helping the Maquis fit in as well. Because he himself really didn't fit in for the longest time. Like, he was tolerated by Tuvok. The captain even was like, he's over the top sometimes.
I remembered how they came across Neelix actually in the TV series. They needed something and Neelix had it. I can't remember what it was though. And they tried to strike a deal with Neelix, and it ended up with Neelix being joining them on the ship.
Joining them on the ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was the part he got was stolen from another race of people.
Yeah.
And he didn't know it was stolen because his brother got it for him.
Yeah.
It was a big story. It was like a 4 or 5 episode story. It was worth it though.
Yeah.
I'm actually probably gonna go back and watch the show again because it was that good.
And here's the beauty with Star Trek. Yes, Star Trek does have overarching storylines, but you don't have to watch them back to back to back unless it's like one of the 2 or 3 part episodes. But you can jump into any episode and watch it, and they'll have their situation, or it'll start off with like the crew just doing whatever, then the situation will happen, then they wrap it up within that 1 hour.
Yeah, usually it'll be wrapped up at an hour, unless it's like the Neelix story where it takes so many episodes to tell it.
Yeah.
So you'll see if you're on another planet, it'll show you where you need to go. It'll have the Starfleet emblem above it. So we just set our course and away we go.
But I can see that this game can take you down a rabbit hole, as we have gone past our 1 hour.
We have gone past the 1 hour. So you know what, people? Let's leave it here where we're sending the away team down. Boom. Neelix is all ready to go. We will visit this one the next time I get to be on the show, which will be next week, y'all. I am off for a couple weeks, so you'll get me for a couple weeks. We will continue this, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is what I was going to do. Remember? Let's go. Start menu. Main menu. So we wanted to, before we do anything else, while you're on here, let's go to the store. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I
Oh,
go too fast for my thing sometimes. Sorry.
I'm
My
gonna do this.
ADHD is strong.
I'm doing the same thing right now on my side.
So we can get both. Trek. Okay, Star Trek Voyager. If you want the deluxe version, it is going to be $64.99. If you want the regular version, you're looking at $51.99. But if you want to play Star Trek online, guess what, people? It's free. Right there.
Yep.
Right there. It's free for you.
So over on the PlayStation side, right now, the
Yes.
standard edition is $53.49, but the deluxe edition is currently on sale on the PlayStation Store for $53.59. That deal goes until the 23rd, after which it goes back up to the regular price of $67.
Wow.
But
Okay.
by all accounts, from what I'm seeing here, if you are a true and heavy Star Trek fan, this game is for you.
Uh, I'm feeling the same thing, and I might have this game. We'll see how much I get paid. I might just buy this game.
I
And you know
already
how I am. Deluxe edition is the one I'm going to get.
Yeah. I already have it on my wish list, so I watch for it. It reports to me when the game goes on
Does it?
sale, so I'm going to be watching for it.
There's my
Yeah,
wish list right there.
that's. I was just going to ask if your system does have wish lists.
We do. We have wish list. We also
Yeah,
have buy as a gift. So if you had an Xbox,
yeah.
I could literally buy this game for you,
Hmm.
send you the code, you type it in, and redeem the game.
Huh. Well,
I have
that's
done this. I've bought a friend. The it was NASCAR Heat 5
yeah.
because we were in a online racing group together, and I wanted him to keep playing, so I bought him the game. So that is something to keep it in your back pocket, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to buy that game and continue it full story, full mode as we continue. Whoops, wrong button. I meant to take this down. As we, as you all know, we're upgrading some of the shows. Let's be honest. This show
Mhm.
was on Sunday nights. It's not on Sunday nights anymore. For the simple fact, I'm going to tell you right away, I couldn't do two shows anymore with my schedule for work, my daughter. I have three stepsons. I got a wife. We're getting married. So trying to juggle everything was too stressful. So I just said, and Impact, I love TNA, but since they moved to AMC, it's been kind of hectic on their schedule. I don't know what's going on. There's not a lot of information out there. So I had to drop that show for now. Your poor cat. I can hear her hacking along back there. So keep an eye on the calendar, um, please. It is very vital to understand what shows where, what time they're at. This show now is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time all the time, Thursdays.
Yeah.
There will be a change coming uh, again after WrestleMania because WrestleMania is our big thing going right now. So it might not be like the week right after WrestleMania. It'll
Yeah.
probably be a couple weeks after that. We
And
got to
and
finalize some things. We're all good.
and just so the viewers know, like when I was looking off to my screen, that's I was doing some behind the scenes stuff for WrestleMania
You
this
are.
weekend.
You
Yeah.
are a champ this week, bro.
It's our busiest week of the year. I said that last year. I'll say it again
It
this
is.
year.
It is our busiest. Just to give everybody a heads up, the PLE patrol starts Saturday. What time?
6 p.m. Eastern, both Saturday and Sunday night.
Okay, people. Not only is this fine looking gentleman right here going to be there, but I'm going to be there as well with other hosts, other special guests that are going to be showing up for WrestleMania weekend. We kick it off tomorrow night with the last SmackDown security detail before WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. Then we have the Raw after WrestleMania. Again, this guy's going to be there. That guy's going to be there with everybody else. So I'm going to tell you right now, be there or be square. From behalf of Mr. Best, I'm Bubba Duke. We love you all. Thanks for coming out and hanging out. Peace.
Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat. Cause Bubba Duke and OMB are here to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best. Cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night.